Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome to the adventure of DCA. I am Jay, your host, back again with the end of the week cryptocurrency market update. If you guys love our content, please like, subscribe, smash that bell for notifications. Don't want to miss when I'm going live. Also, I am not a financial advisor. Trading is very risky, so trade at your own risk. I'm trading a little bit of everywhere, guys. Links for all the places and all the things I'm using are in the description. Check out Bybit, Phemex, Pionex, PancakeSwap. Go over to Firstrade if you like stocks. You can sign up to Firstrade. You don't have to deposit any kind of money, and you will receive a free stock. Trade that crap stock and buy some crypto. They do have crypto trading on there, so check that out. If you guys want to learn how to trade, you're new here, you're losing all the time, you just maybe you're winning all the time, but you just can't get consistent, right? Well, join the DCA Patreon group, join my tier Trading with the View, and by doing so you are going to get access to all kinds of sweet trading tools that I've made for the Patreons. You guys will see them in the charts here in a minute. You're going to have a signal channel, bot channel. I haven't been doing too many bots here lately, but there is that channel, so when I do trade Pionex bots, they will be posted in there. But there's all kinds of good stuff over in the Discord, so join it. It's $25 a month, and you get a lot more than $25 worth of value, in my opinion, especially just with the trading signals that are posted in there. And even if you don't want to join the Patreon, join the Discord. Get the free information. It's very good stuff posted all the time. Jump over to YouTube real quick. What up, Nefarious? Binance coin now on Gemini. It never was on there? I would have figured it would have been. That's weird. I literally just walked in the door like 4 minutes ago, so I had like no time to get ready for this video, so bear with me here a minute, guys. Get some stuff moved around. Alright, as you can see, we are over here at CoinGecko, and Bitcoin is down 3.9% for the week, coming in at $19,373. Ethereum is up 3.3% for the week at $1,640. What are your guys's feelings on the merge? It has started, it is happening, there's no going back. What do you think is going to happen with the price of Ethereum? In my opinion, I think it's going to dump. I think it's going to crap the bed. I don't think we're going to see any kind of positive price action for, a year or two, just like the halving with Bitcoin, right? It'll take a minute. Most of what's going on right now with the merge is baked in the price, in my opinion. Take that with a grain of salt, because anything can happen. Crypto does what crypto wants to do, so we shall see. It's going to be interesting. BNB is up 0.9% for the week at $281. XRP is up 2.3%, coming in at 34 cents. And, after this nice big dump we had, it's not going to be too hard for some of these to be in the green. Now, if you guys are in the Patreon group, or you've been paying attention to any of my videos in the last few months, you would know that I am super bearish, that I have been shorting everything. And I have won a ton of trades here in the last couple weeks, just shorting. I've longed here and there on a few, but mainly just been hunting down the shorts, letting these assets pump up, and taking the short on them on a daily, weekly time frame. Until things get different with the moving averages, we're still only looking for shorts. In my opinion, we are not even close to out of the woods yet with the bear market. I know a lot of people are saying bottom is in, bottom is in. I don't think. We'll know here very soon, because we are back at the bottom when we called bottom 80 some days ago, right? So we'll see. If we break here, then bottom is not in. If we break here, things are going to be very scary with Bitcoin. We're going to go pretty low. And why don't we just jump right over to the chart? Now, guys, I'm doing all my TA, all my charting, all the tools, all the good stuff is over here on TradingView. Link for this is in the description. Go join. You get the free subscription. You don't need the paid one. So go join our Discord, message Variant8, and I will send you some free tools to use on TradingView that is going to help you tremendously. tremendously. Alright, so we'll go to Bitcoin Daily. That's what I think too, Nefarious. Bottom is a long ways from in. Right, exactly. We're going to pull up the DCA oscillator. We're going to hide the RSI here for a minute. There's the oscillator. Alright, so you guys, last few videos, last few weeks have been talking to you guys about these bear flag formations and how we've had quite a few of them here. And big dumps, right? Big dumps. I kind of showed you last week where this one could go, because we broke out. We had another little one right there, so this is a little bear flag, but you guys can see we are here at bottom again. We are right back at it. And if you look left on your chart, that tiny little hiccup right here that I've mentioned quite a few times, I said we'd probably break down and we would fall to this area, stop, take a break, pause, and then continue down. So as you guys can see, we did stop at this area. We took a break. We've been kind of consolidating, going sideways, made this nice bear flag pattern, and boom, we break it. Do it again, boom, break it, do it again, boom, break it, and we're doing the same thing again. We're doing the same exact pattern, just on a little bit smaller scale than we were back here, even right here. And then you got this huge one, right? So if we break the bottom, right, we break down below 18,700-ish, and we close under 18,700-ish, we're definitely gonna see that 13 to 14,000 area. It's facts, guys. It's not my opinion. It's not what I think. It's what the chart says, and that's it's all the way down here. So you got areas here, you got areas here. That 13,900, 14,000 is putting you right at the top of the little mini bull run we had a while back, 2019. So just be watching this. Again, do or die on Bitcoin. It's make or break right now. Looking at the oscillator says, hey, we're bottomed out, small buy. It's only given a small buy, you guys. It's not printing a big dot like it did down here. And even this wasn't that accurate. You only got 1 or 2 candles out of that big buy or that big bottom, right? If Bitcoin does anything right now, it's going to jump right back up there to that 20,200, all the way up to 22 to 23 is a decent area of resistance now in Bitcoin. It has made a nice little floor of resistance. So see what happens here, you guys. It's got to hold here. It cannot fall any farther below this area or close, or Bitcoin's going to be in super big trouble. 14K, here she comes. Then 11K, bounce finally to at 7 to 8. Dude, that's exactly where I'm looking. Exactly where I'm looking. If you take the flagpole off the bigger bear flag pattern and you drop it down, it's putting you into that 8K area. And I know a lot of people are going to be like, you're an idiot, you're retarded, there's no way that Bitcoin's going to 8K. That's exactly what you said to me when you didn't think it was going to go back to 20 from 63,000, right? And definitely called that and said it's gonna happen. If it breaks this area, we're gonna see this area, and that's exactly what happened. So be watching for this. It could absolutely, if it breaks, okay, we got a little bit at 16ish. There might be another little hiccup in here we might stop at, and then you got another little hiccup right here, and this is that 13, 14K that's lining up over here with this little mini bull run that we had. And that's not that big of an area, you guys. That's not that big of a... That's not significant at all. So if we was to break under this level, the next big area to catch us is going to be at that 10,600. You know, 10,200. 9,600 is down here, grouped up in this all this really good resistance. That's 95 right here to the bottom of these. So it's very possible, you guys, very possible that it hits that. And that is only, how big of a drop would that be? let's take the low. So we're going off the low right now at 18,600. If we was to drop down to that level, that's only a 49% drop. It's only a 49% drop from where we're at. It's definitely possible that that happens. This is just the 2017 all-time high support line. Exactly. Exactly. And what he means by that is you're looking left over on the chart. What was old resistance is going to be support. But eventually this is going to break. And we're going to shit the bed. I think it's going to break. I don't see why we wouldn't reject off that 21. We could even pump up to the 50-day, right? Around 22,000 and get a rejection there. Either one of those spots is pretty good resistance. And Bitcoin's just looking weak. You can tell by looking at the candles and the structures of the candles that it's just, it's weak. It's losing strength. Now if we jumped over here to, I'm going to get off my crayon drawings. I'm going to go to the 6-month chart and show you. I showed you guys this quite a while ago. I think I was talking about it 2 months ago, maybe 3 months ago. Bearish engulfing candle, only one ever on Bitcoin history with the 6-month chart. What is a bearish engulfing candle? Basically how the rules go is the body has to be bigger than the body before, than the candle before. So the candle before has to be green, okay, and then the new candle has to start out red and has to completely engulf the candle, which it does that. It completely engulfs the body of the previous candle. Not wicks, don't worry about the wicks, the body. We're only concerned with the bodies here. So this is an engulfing bearish candle. This is on a 6-month chart. Very, very strong candle, right? Very strong candle. This could affect the next 3 to 4 candles. Now remember, these are 6-month candles, so every 6 months it will print a new candle. So as of right now, it's playing out. And that 21 moving average on the 6-month chart is sitting almost at $10,000 even on Bitcoin. So that's another significant area. Keep an eye on it. This is also the first time the weekly has been below the 200 EMA in Bitcoin's entire history, and it's been below it for 3 weeks. Yeah, it's been, yes. We'll go to the weekly. So you're using an EMA. I'm using SMA right now, so mine might be just a bit different. Altogether, we've been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 weeks using this smooth moving average, right? But even this don't look good. So a jump up to the 200-week moving average is 23,300. That's the same resistance line I just showed you on the daily, same area. So it's very possible it's going to reject there. And on the daily, that was right around that 21 or that 50. Now that was only up to 22,150. 23,000. This is putting you right at the top of that support right there, that old support. Very possible. We get a rejection here. We're off the 21 week at the 25, and we keep on dumping. I would have thought that this would have happened a lot sooner, wouldn't you, Nefarious? Being under the 200 this long, ever, I would have figured that it would already have broken down and we would have gotten the real big dump by now. So I don't know what's going on, if Bitcoin's just playing with your emotions. Oh, no shit, Nefarious. It's Binance USD. It's not even the damn BNB. Just another stupid stable coin. And they probably got 50 other ones on there. So it's like, what's the point? Oh, check this out too, guys. If you are leverage trading on PancakeSwap, every single day you can get an airdrop of APX coin. APX I looked them up yesterday. I don't remember what they're doing. It kind of was looking interesting, but like I said, I didn't dig too much into it. But I'm averaging around 100 to 200 coins a day, just, you know, trading a little bit of money here and there. So check it out. Get over onto PancakeSwap. You need a VPN if you're in the US. Put your VPN on Hong Kong or something, and then click on trade in PancakeSwap and scroll down to perpetuals. Click that and then log your wallet back into the perpetual and you'll be good to go. Don't do it while you're in the US. If you're not using a VPN, don't even try, because it'll immediately block you. Right, yeah, over here. Right over here was, yeah, it barely closed under it. Barely. And see, you're using the exponential moving average, so yours actually might be closed above it just a little. There's still so much institutional money, and that's controlling the market. Right now, there's a huge tie of U.S. commodities to the Bitcoin pair. DYX is super strong right now. Oop. Daily. Inverse cup and handle, maybe. I trade DYDX every now and then. Whoops. Let's jump right over to DYX. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know why I do DYDX every time. That's why I didn't say anything. I'm looking at it like, this don't look right. I can't even look at it on crypto either. DYDX is what I was looking at. It's DYX. Or DXY. See, I did it again. So, Ethereum merge. Nefarious, you know probably more than any of us in here. What is your feelings on this? Do you think Ethereum price is going to crash? Or do you think it's going to be like a Bitcoin halving where it will take a year or so before we see a really big increase in price? Or do you think it's going to shit the bed and it's going to crap out right now and just completely kill itself? As you can see, the DCA oscillator, this is what you get if you are in the Patreon group. But this tool right here is the first one you'll get, the first one you'll learn how to use. It did print a buy, a bottom, either way you want to look at it down here. So if you would have bought that signal, that was right around the $1,415 area. So pretty good trade there. We are staying on this nice trend. We're respecting this trend line as of right now. We are running into resistance though with that 50-day moving average on Ethereum. That's right at $1,662. So keep an eye on this. Probably would get a rejection here in my opinion, just because of how much resistance here. And looking at the daily bodies on the candles, they do not look very strong at all. It looks like it's starting to get a little bit weaker. One thing I don't like, you got your 200-day moving average coming down here, and you got your 50-day starting to curl down. We kind of want that 50 to straighten up and get back above the 200. Same with that 21. The 21's starting to curl up, so that's good. That's good. But that could just be the hype of the merge and whatever. Do you think it'll fail, in your honest opinion? Looking at the weekly on Ethereum, it is getting pretty close to that 21-week moving average at $1,728. That is pretty good resistance in that area as well. We draw you a box in there. Remember, we do support and resistance as areas, not just lines. You'll see a lot of YouTubers just draw lines and say, hey, we're going to go to this line and it's going to stop. It does not work like that. Go to the Discord and grab the link. Oh crap. I just doxed the crap out of myself. Nefarious. Yeah, and see, this ain't even the right, this ain't even my right account anyways. Is it DXY or yeah, DXY. Why isn't anything coming up on any of my stuff? Right here it is. Boom. Yes, it is doing very good. Holy shit. It's at an all-time high, it looks like it. Oh no, it's got a little bit. Well, it's worth over $1 now, so that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Shit, it hasn't been worth $1. I remember telling everybody back when it went over $1, like, holy crap, this is the first time we've been over 100 and, I don't know, months. This whole time, all the way back through here, was under $1. That's why Bitcoin is struggling. Because this is pumping. The dollar is getting stronger and Bitcoin's getting weaker. It's supposed to be the other way around. But if you're trading this is just a US dollar currency index. If you're trading this, like I said, our dollar is just now, you know, it's a little over $1. We are way overextended. Or not way, but we are overextended on the oscillator. So I'd probably think there's a cool down coming. Maybe a drop back to 105. The 100 area is like pretty good support. Like very good support. Between 103, $1.03 and $1. It doesn't make sense though. Why is it pumping? With inflation and everything. Like, it makes sense to me if this was a chart saying this is the money we're printing and this is why it's going up. You know what I mean? You'd think it would be nosediving. Yeah, since it's been really pumping since March. But it broke over $1 back in no, there's no way. Yeah, 99 got right to $1. So like 2016-ish was over $1 for a little bit, dumped back down. Then it hadn't been $1 above $1 again. We went from 2020 to this year, current. So for 2 years, just about, the dollar hasn't been worth $1. If you're getting this. What up, nerd? What up, Sarth? What up, Kyle? How are you guys? Appreciate y'all for stopping in. I know one thing I did, though, because of this merge. I loaded up on some Raven coin. Not financial advice, but I bought some Raven coin. I'm mining ETC still. I need to get off of it, and I want to start either mining Flux or Raven. What up, Oz? That's your government at work, he says. As DY or DXY goes up, I must be like, what do you call that when you look at stuff backwards? I keep saying it backwards and I keep typing it backwards. DXY goes up. Everything gets more expensive. It's ridiculous. It's crazy how long it's been, though, that it, you know, over 2 years it was under $1. Things were good, right? I switched my Rave OS and Hive OS systems to ERG this morning. See, I need to get with you guys when I get freaking time, but like I would switch and mine profitable stuff. It's just setting all the wallets up and all that crap is what's killing me. What up, Tech Man? So, do you guys think that Ethereum Classic will be pretty much overrun by ASICs? What up, Mikkel? I mean, just from since I've been mining it for like a year and a half maybe, and like within the last month, man, I've really noticed the difficulty jumps. Like I never really paid attention to it before. But man, is it really noticeable now. Like there was times I was getting three payouts a day, and now I'm barely getting one. Sometimes it's taking 2 days, which sucks. Yo, ABCME, you guys need to go over there. I posted a link in the Discord. I'll go over to the Discord right now and show you guys what I posted over there. Go into the Trading with the View channel. Now if you guys are not in the Discord, definitely join in the link in the description. But if you scroll up here, we got abcmeta.io invite. Now I got this, I got a mint pass over on OpenSea. Kind of was like, what the hell is this? Didn't really know at first, but then started digging into it, and it's pretty legit. So you can go in and you can check in and unlock Meta, and it'll put it in your wallet and stakes it, and then it'll unlock every third check-in. You can unlock more Meta, and you can also do all kinds of social media tasks. The very first one they have you do is super easy, and I think you get 1,000 Meta for it. So definitely go click that link over in the DCA Discord Trading with the View channel, and go get you guys some free coins. You don't have to do anything to get them. It's pretty slick. I'll even click on the link and we'll show you guys here what it is. I can't do all that. Maybe not, because I don't want to dox myself. But this is the site. Go check them out. Yeah, it's going to be slammed. All those ASICs will go to ETC, nowhere else to go. That's what I think too, Tech Man. It's you're seeing it now, I think, with the difficulty increased. I mean, it hit its all-time high. Every day it's going higher and higher. Hawk Crypto Mining, what up? I just picked the dumbest time in my life to like get into the whole mining thing, right? Like, what in the heck was I doing? I should have been doing this a long time ago, but it wasn't feasible back then, I guess, for me, like it is now. I didn't know the right people. So definitely keep your guys' eyes out. I've seen a few people just coming in. Bitcoin's going down. To just go over some things real quick. There's definitely looking very bearish. There's way more bearish signs than bullish. Potential targets are right around the $13,000 to $14,000 area, and then possibly all the way down to $8,000 to $9,000 area. I know it sounds crazy ridiculous, but so did 63,000 down to 20, and we freaking nailed that pretty good. So watch those areas. If I was going to buy for investment purposes, those would be the areas I would be doing it in. As of right now, as far as investing, I'm not doing any investing. I'm sitting on my hands. Leverage trading everything. 3060 Ti, $399 earlier at Best Buy. That's what I mean, dude. I think it's going to get even worse. So if I can just hang on a little bit, I can build me a dang farm down here in my man cave and then send everything over to Mikkel and them. I was going to send them what I have now, but then if I do that, I won't have anything to learn on. You know what I mean? Right, Sarth, that's what I'm doing too. I'm hoping it goes down. I'm hoping the price of Bitcoin goes down. I'm hoping the price of cards go down. I've seen so many people online right now trying to sell their rigs. It's just crazy. Ooh, crap. He's had a system running onboard graphics for a year. The first thing I've had that I've ever bought that had onboard graphics was the Bitcoin mining motherboard that Nerd and Mikkel suggested that I get. That's the first time I've had anything with integrated graphics. Most other stuff that I've had has been, not counting laptops, but everything else other than that has been newer stuff. Like my newer computer has got a 3060 in it. But I've never really had computers before, you know, DCA and all that stuff. You think the next dip is the last dip? I think that we could go down 40, in between 30 and 50% on Bitcoin. 30 and 50%. So if we jump back on Bitcoin, I'll just show you that rough measurement real quick. Now this is the Bitcoin all-time history index. Go back to the daily. Okay, so if we take the low, which was that the low? Yeah, low, 17,650, and we drop it 50%. Putting us at that 8,800 mark. Man, it's super possible, you guys. This is make or break right now on Bitcoin, and you got to be watching these areas. This is where it's headed, in my opinion. We've been, damn it, on a 4-day chart. Still, everything I said is good. It's definitely getting weak, and we are at bottom. When we had this really bad last dump the last time, we fell all the way down there to that 1,700 or 17,400 area. That was our bottom. Everybody was calling bottom. That was, I don't know, 75, 80 days ago. Bottom's in, right? We did. We got a nice little run to the upside, but all it did was create another bear flag formation. That's all it did. And this works really well with bear flags. If you take from the high to the low, take that flagpole and then put it on the recent candle, it'll give you a pretty close guesstimation on where the next area is, and that's 10,500, sub 10K. I'm all the way with you there, Nefarious. The only thing that I want to mention, and I want you guys to be careful about, is when everybody is screaming that we're going down, it usually does the opposite freaking thing and wrecks you. So just please, guys, if you are leverage trading, be using stop losses. Do not be entering a trade unless you have a stop loss. And if you're doing it at the most significant areas of support or resistance, in our case, we should only be shorting, so it should be at resistance. If you are getting in right at the best possible spot on resistance, and the way I've been doing it the last couple weeks is waiting until we hit the moving average, because we usually have pretty good build up resistance there. Let me get the log off. Boom. So like that 21-day moving average, 20,219. I would short there just a little bit above it. Why? Because of all this old support over here is now new resistance since we were under it. And mind you, we are making another bear flag formation, right? So this was a big bear flag. Boom, boom. For a bear flag to be valid, you need to have a pretty nice parallel line at the top holding resistance, a parallel line at the bottom holding resistance. You need touch points in between. Never trade it inside the pattern, you guys. Don't do that. We trade confirmations here. We do not trade inside patterns. We don't trade before the pattern ends or any of that crap. We are trading confirmations when we're trading patterns. And what's the confirmation? Your body that is broke either side of the pattern. So in this case, it was this candle here, first body that broke the bottom. If you would have went short here, you'd have been kicking ass. But you can see this is a bear flag. This is a smaller bear flag. This is a bear flag. Now this is a bear flag. Give it a couple more days to play itself out. Do you see how small the candles are opening and closing? They're losing steam. We're losing steam. Scott Acker, what's up, buddy? How much low can ETH go? Jump back over to Ethereum. Oops. Ethereum's doing the same type of thing. It's in a bear flag formation right now. We could take, let's just do the measure guesstimation, and then we'll take a look. We'll zoom out and see where support is. So 1345-ish. And I think that's very possible because you do have this little bit here, and then the next decent size area that's going to catch Ethereum is down there, and that area is right around the 1249 all the way down to 1030. $1,000 Ethereum, definitely easy to get to. It could go even lower than that. If it broke that $1,000 area, now this $1,000 area, let me get all my crayon drawings off here so I can make this look a little bit better for you. So right now we have this box of support that we cannot break. If Ethereum breaks this support and it falls to the bottom down here to 1,000, and then it breaks 1,000, and we get a daily, 2-3 daily candles close below $1,000, Ethereum will probably see the $600 range. And in my opinion, would not be that hard. Would not be that hard. So we took a measured move at 50% on Bitcoin at its current low. So let's do the same on Ethereum. So at the current price right now, if we was to drop 50%, that's putting us at $805. Is there anything at $805 support wise? There is. Just a teeny tiny, not that significant in my opinion, but this is the exact kind of shit that we've seen Bitcoin get held up by over on the Bitcoin chart. So what's the 85 and 87% from all-time high? All right, so let's go. What for Ethereum? So So 4,800, and you want to go what? 75? 85 to 87. Right underneath my box. So right there's 85. 85 is right on the 722 mark. 87 would be a little bit more. So right around the 400 mark. %, is 7,200. All you're talking on Bitcoin. Oh, nefarious. I didn't even think of that, buddy. You are... Oh, man, I didn't even think about that. So, very, very good thing to bring up. Now, I do believe if Ethereum actually is successful in its merge, at the end of the day, Ethereum will officially decouple from Bitcoin and it'll actually not follow it. Which is interesting. Because most things follow Bitcoin. Like BNB follows ETH almost to a T. So like whatever you're trading on ETH, you can trade the same pattern on BNB most likely. And most of the times Bitcoin too. It'll just be a little bit different. But there's quite a few assets that do the exact. Litecoin, to me, Litecoin is always doing its own thing. Litecoin don't give a shit what Bitcoin's doing. It doesn't give a shit what Ethereum's doing. What up, Gundy? How you doing, brother? That's interesting. I didn't even think of that, nefarious. That's gonna be it's gonna be cool to see. So what are we looking at then? The 13th or 14th for the completion of the merge? We'll jump over to BTC. And I'd like to do that same giddy up. Oh man, I gotta make my chart smaller. An 87 drop on my chart from all-time high is telling me 8,300. 10th is the final upgrade. 15th to 17th is the up. Oh, okay, gotcha. I think so, Sarth. I don't think it's gonna do very good. I mean, how could it? How could it? The only reason why it is even gaining traction or ever has, in my opinion, is because of the miners. Yeah, people build stuff on it, but everybody knows that Ethereum sucks doing anything with it. And there's already all kinds of other blockchains and other cool things to build on top of. I don't see it. I don't see it. Right, I've seen a couple that have came out and said that they're going to support it. But we'll see. I'm pretty much not interested in it at this point at all. Like, if I do anything, I'll trade some leverage with it. But as far as like holding it as an investment, I think I got quite a bit of time. If it does anything like a Bitcoin halving would do, you know what I mean? I still think with recession and with inflation and with everything else, naturally we're going to go down. We're going to see some more down moves. Today I did have a couple stocks do pretty good. I had ARDX is the ticker. I've been holding it for ever. But it hit $1.30 today. I bought in at 60 cents. Been buying and selling. Like the high I bought was like 103, and then it dropped real hard to 75, and so I've kind of DCA'd my way back to break even now with this pump. But I feel like it could definitely jump to the 20s or $30, and that would be great. When that leaked, you seen ETH drop from the initial rebound in August. the thing that dumped it was the truth came out that it was not going to affect gas fees, nor is it going to do anything to network speed. So you're telling me right now then the gas fees are still going to be high on Ethereum? Transaction fees to move it is still going to be ridiculous? Really showing the dev's greed versus dev desire to help the network. Right. That's exactly why I think Ethereum Classic is probably going to go to the moon. I think it'll probably go up to the $200-300 area. It almost has to go that high in order for it to be profitable once all that hash rate comes in, right? ETH is dead. Long live ETH. Tech man. That's awesome. I've never really liked ETH. I've never really been a fan of it. I've held quite a bit of it there in the beginning of my crypto journey. But yeah, once it got to trying to learn different dexes and stuff like that, and like actually move stuff around, that's when it really hits you like, man, Ethereum sucks. Like yesterday, me and Boss was talking, and I was looking at this coin, and it was trying to charge me $20 for a transaction fee. It wanted $20 freaking in BNB for the transaction fee. It's just, we knew that was a scam coin because you're on Binance Smart Chain. Most of the transactions are like 30 to 40 cents. With the burn of ETH tokens to increase demand over supply. The fact that you're getting a fraction of a percent or a percent, yeah, screw that. And most of the staking with Ethereum, you have to lock it, right? Like most people locked, and are locked until after the merge, correct? What up, Ralph Cooper? Appreciate you for stopping in, Broham. Hope you're doing well. I can't wait till winter, guys. It's almost here. Winter is almost here. As soon as winter comes, there's no more ball. No more ball. I'm about ball seasoned out, dude. All summer, that's all we did. We stayed out of town quite a few times, and it finally was over, and I like kind of sat back and breathed a little bit and was like, you know, this is awesome. Well, we only got a week break, and then we were right back at fall ball. So back to running around. Saturdays and Sundays for me are very hectic. We got double headers both Friday and Saturday, or Saturday and Sunday, I mean. And then Sunday after the baseball game or softball games, then we got football game at evening, 7:30 at night. So it's non-stop running for me. But the good thing is I have been taking my laptop and stuff with me, and I'll just hook it up onto my hotspot on my phone, and if I got time, I'll look at some stuff here and there. But I do want to take a look at Raven before I end the stream. I'm about to go to sleep. I'm so tired. I've switched jobs. I jumped ship last week. I started my new one yesterday, waking up 2.5 hours earlier than I normally had to, and driving an hour longer than I normally had to. Before, I only had to drive about 1.5 minutes to get to where I was going, and now I'm driving almost an hour. So it's a whole big change for me, and I'm not used to it. You know, you do the same thing for 10 years over and over and over. You get pretty accustomed to it, right? Now I'm kind of just like, man, why did I do that? But Raven coin, I did buy some of this for investment, only because of the merge. Like I said, there's going to be a lot of people moving to a lot of different things. You're going to see Raven coin pick up a pretty big amount of hash. you're going to see Ethereum Classic, which that's the one I'm betting on. That's going to go big. I think Ethereum Classic's going to make some moves. I could see it getting, you know, to the $300-400 levels, especially when, you know, if all the ETH ASICs move over there, which they pretty much have to at this point. They don't have no other choice, really. It's either be a brick or mine Ethereum Classic. So Raven is got the daily 250 moving averages starting to converge on each other. So if we get a nice cross there, that's going to be a golden cross. You can see that we are making a bull flag pattern. Bull flag, guys, not bear flag. You know, for months now we've been seeing these damn patterns like this, right? And then breakdown. Well, now we finally got the opposite of that. Same rules go for like what we have for the bear pattern. Those rules apply to the bull flag as well. Exactly. Who's winning? 10-10 halftime. Tied her up, huh? I know Ohio State barely squeaked by the other night. I thought they were going to lose. Living in Ohio my whole life and always being a fan of Ohio State, like, you get used to really not even having to watch them because you know they're going to win. Like, there's not very many times where Ohio State hasn't dominated college football. So it was definitely a nail biter last weekend. We can go without those. But I did buy some Raven coin for the record, and I do believe that it's going to freaking go ham. It'll probably go back up to all-time high, I would imagine. It would not take hardly any volume at all to get this thing to go. So, wouldn't hurt to get you a few thousand of these. Unless they play out a nefarious, get your shit and go. Get your shit and go. Don't even get me started on the Browns, because I'm telling you what, they're going to the Super Bowl. They are. Care what any of you say. Oh, man. Not very much info on Raven. Not very many places have this. Pionex has it. That's where I bought it at. That's actually where I'm holding it. One thing I don't like on the weekly is this M pattern. And there was another one. Oh, Chili's, I think. We'll come back to Raven. Chili's. I charted this for you guys last week. And we were right here in this area. And I said we're probably going to make the classic M pattern. And we normally don't go all the way up to the other tip of the M before we dump down. And sure as sniff, this is exactly what I drew last week, charting this for you guys, so I just went ahead and left it. I actually haven't looked at Chili's or traded it since last week. I was shorting the crap out of this coin. Back when we were up here, I was taking shorts left and right on this thing. I took a short over here too. But I told you guys, it's probably going to do this little M pattern deal, and that's exactly what happened. A lot smaller on this side though. Normally it'll come up about 3/4 of the way and then take the dump. Dude, I wish I'd have held on to my UST because it's went way up. And Luna C, thank you for saying that. Luna C. Holy shit, man. Holy shit. Boom. Yep, so I bought down here. I bought 1 million coins over here. For 1 million zeros, 5375, and I'm still holding. My million coins, it was a little over $100 that I got them for, and it's over $500 worth right now. So did super good on that trade. I was expecting it to come back, but not this fast. I know, right, Nefarious? Like stupid. Which I'm about break even if you think about it, because UST burned me bad, dude. Burned me bad. I had like $800 in UST and watched it go all the way to zero. It was so this is helping get me back up there. The little bit of UST I had, I sold out yesterday or the day before, I think it was the day before yesterday. No, that's not it. Here it is. So UST, you guys, for anybody who don't know, is the stable coin for Luna Classic. So it's supposed to be pegged at $1, like you see up here, where it's just nothing but straight. This is when it was $1, right? It started losing. So as soon as I seen that it started losing, I bought down here on this long-legged doji candle. We had dipped down, and I bought here. I made a shit ton of money coming up. Then I started telling guys in the Discord, like, hey, there's some shit going on with Luna in the UST coin right now. I'm going in and scalp trading it. Do the same. Be careful. Looking back at it, I probably should not have said anything because it was stupid risky. But I ended up getting stuck somewhere in here with $800 worth. Watched it go all the way down to here. Watched it come back up to here. And was like, okay, shit's getting back to normal. We're going to do good. I'm going to get my money back. I was greedy. I should have taken my freaking profit right here, but I was being greedy and was like, nope, I'm holding out. And then, boom, it dumps again. So I got out here somewhere day before yesterday, I think. And hey, if the sumbitch goes back to $1, oh well, you know, cool. But I made my money back on Luna C, which is good. But alright guys, I'm out of time. I gotta wake up at 4:30 in the morning at the butt crack. So I'm gonna get off here and jump in the shower, because I literally came home from work and went right to ball practice. So I'm gonna go jump in the shower and hit the bed. But I hope you guys have a good night. Remember what I said about Bitcoin and Ethereum. Be watching those areas, you guys. Even if you gotta put this video in rewind and pull up your chart so you can mark it on your chart where I marked it, and be watching that. I know, right? Nefarious. And you know what's cool now is on Pancake you can short Luna C and UST, and you can short Luna C over on Bybit. So super good. Super good. But I appreciate all you guys for coming. Have a good night. Remember, get into the DCA Discord, link in the description. If you guys are looking for some free trading tools, go join TradingView. Sign up to the free subscription. Hit me up in the Discord. Variant 8 is my tag. Hit me up. I will give you some free tools. I will even help you learn how to use them. That way you can start your journey out, and you know, once you start winning a couple, you're gonna be like, hell yeah. And then that's when you're gonna fall down the rabbit hole and you're gonna learn how to read candles and use tools and do all kinds of sweet stuff. So do not be afraid to send me a message or hit me up. It might take me a minute to get to you, but I promise I will get to you. And you all have a good one. I will see you on the next one. Later, Gundy. Appreciate you, brother. Later, Nefarious, Techman, Kyle, Seth, Sarth. I called you Seth, Sarth. I was working with a Seth today. You guys have a good night.